Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and in this video we're gonna talk about Ye and his wife in Tokyo because we have new sightings. Now Ye's fan page, I'm gonna put their name up, as shared some photographs as well as a video of Yi, leaving his hotel room, and it appears as though he was on his way to the gym. Now, Ye, I have to say, looks really, really healthy. You can tell that he's really in a great place. Like, this man is looking good. And as I've been saying to you guys, you can tell that he's on a wellness journey, and it is definitely showing in the video. Now, I have to say that this hotel looks really calm, and it seems as though it's a high-end hotel. But listen, you gotta live a good life. You have only one. Live it the best way you can. So I don't blame him, not one bit. Now I know that when it comes to Ye, people always expects to see his wife clenched on his arms, and if she's not clenched on his arms or looking into his eyes and smiling, without winking, people are like, oh my God, they're so unhappy. That's a sign they're not going to work out. Oh my God, because hey, if people don't like you, they're going to always show you that they don't like you. And we know that when it comes to Ye, people have always been preying on his downfall. And the mere fact that he went ahead marry a Australian, it's also an offense to a lot of people. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that it is. I've seen those comments, and I've seen them on so many different occasions. So there's a lot of resentment there towards Ye, just for him choosing for himself, which is his God-given right. What he's choosing, it's personal to him, and as such, he doesn't need anyone's opinion or approval in order to do so. But many people tend to believe that, he should find their address, go down on his hands and knees and beg them and ask them their opinions. And if he doesn't do that, he's a bad person. If he doesn't marry a black woman, it makes him a bad person. But it is okay for, us black women to marry white men and say, oh, I'm being treated like a queen, I'm being treated like a princess. But whenever black men marry white women, it always seems to be a problem, which for me, that's total double standards, because I believe that love has no color, right? And I do believe that love can be blind as well. But we're here to talk about Ye, right? Now, if you've seen that video with Ice Cube, Pierce Morgan interview, you would understand that, as I've been suspecting, Ye won't be returning to LA soon. And it's not because he doesn't care about his kids or, what's going on in LA, but the powers that be, they're still trying to get him. They're still trying to take his money. And you can only imagine how stressful having to wake up every day wondering what's next. Is someone going to drop off another fake lawsuit? Because make no mistakes, a lot of people have been tricked into believe that these claims that these teachers are coming with, they are legitimate, they're factual. People are not looking at the lies in them, the portions that really aren't making sense. Like, there's some in there that is so ridiculous. It's as though they're saying to people, we want you to know that we are telling a lie because we have the power to do this. So with these lawsuits, you can see the powers that be demonstrating their powers, because they ensure that these lawsuits are so filled with lies, but they still end up in court. Because when you look at, teachers saying that Ye doesn't want the kids playing on the stairs because he's afraid of stairs. And we're talking about an artist, a performer, an entertainer that has been leaping off stairs for over 2 decades. We're talking about one of the very first performer to perform on a floating stage, running, jumping, doing all of that, stunt, you know, and for someone to say, we're going to sue you because you said that you're scared of stairs. That is trolling, right? That is you saying to someone, I have the power to make your life a living hell. I have the power to play God on earth, and I'm going to do it. And people are stupid enough to believe me, because some people, they hate you and they will not look at facts. They're just going to look at the claims and say, oh my God, yes, he's like that. So they ensure that in every single lawsuit, it is black and white that this lawsuit, is a lie. Take, for example, the other one where the teacher said that the kids' medication are stored in the computer. In the computer. And we're in what? 2023. She's not saying that the details or the kids' medical files are stored on a computer. She said that the medications that they're supposed to take, their EpiPen, their pills, their shots, it's stored in a computer. So they are clowning to let you all know that it is the powers that be. Each time there's a lawsuit, they ensure that people know it's the powers that be that are coming together to do this to him. They know that they're not going to win these suits, but they have enough power to pool their resources together to pay people to sue him so as to exhaust his resources, because each time there's a lawsuit, he has to respond. And when he responds, he has to pay a lawyer, he has to pay more legal fees. So these people, they are a group of people, right? They are a giant. They know that he's just one man. So just imagine a group of, maybe you have 10,000 people collectively coming together, just targeting this one man. And the only thing that is standing in between those people and that one man is God. Because by ways of miracle, and this is why people are saying that, Kanye's mother is actively involved in his life on earth, even though she has gone, even though she has passed many years ago. People believe that ain't no way the things that are happening in his life are natural. It is supernatural, because how the heck is it that there are 10,000 people over here attacking this one man, and they've always seems to fail every single time? Sometimes we may use, scriptures of the Bible to say, you know what, it's because Ye is God fearing, and it's because the Bible tells us that though they come together to attack him, they will all stumble and fall. And we will always say that it is because of Ye's belief. He has always been a good person. So as such, the people who attacks him gets bad karma, and he gets good karma because he walks the straight and narrow path, while the powers that be, they don't do that. They try to play God, but God shows them that there's only one God, and it's none of them in that circle. So, people on the internet have their own theory. So whether you may say it is his mom, helping him from the spiritual realm, or whether you may say it's God or a combination of both, we've seen where these people have been failing. But at the same time, it does not dismiss the fact that this can be very stressful and extremely unpleasant to deal with. But he has been gaining weight. He has been looking good. He has been looking better, as a matter of fact. So this is why people are asking Ye for a prayer book, because it's just supernatural to us. We haven't seen this. Like, Ye is that walking, talking, breathing, living testimony. Like, the things that happens, it's not something that we normally see every day. It's just weird. It's a weird phenomena to see. Ye at this point, he's the most sued person in history. The last time there was over 100 lawsuits against him, and I kid you not, I'm not exaggerating that. Some of them don't even make sense. They don't make sense. If you guys remember the last report, Rolling Stone said that, oh, they have done investigation, and people came forward to say that he had bullied them and intimidated them by way of pornography. And, Ye told us about his weakness with porn. But when it comes to bullying, harassing, intimidating people with porn, he's not that type of guy, which we all know. You don't have to know someone personally to get a sense of who they are and what they're about, because we've seen Ye over the years. And as such, we know that, yes, he loves women. He loves beautiful, sexy women. But the thing is that he knows that he can get them without even trying. So he has no need to be aggressive, violent, or abusive or intimidating to women. Women throw themselves at his feet. But it's just that he has a particular type, right? And you cannot knock a guy down for having a particular type. Now he's married to that particular type. He seems happy, he's growing, he's flourishing, and he's just staying away from LA because really the environment is not doing him any good at this point. And there's one place that is known to really change people's lives in a positive direction, help them heal, help them find themselves. So Tokyo, Japan, places like Tokyo, Japan are huge for that. So you can tell that he's getting the peace, he's getting the security that he needs. No paparazzi is hounding him. Do you see how he's able to walk in that lobby without having a paparazzi in his face hounding him, disrespecting him? And we've seen this for every single video that we've seen him in Tokyo. No paparazzi hounding him, no one harassing him, no one disrespecting him. The fans ask nicely for an autograph and they get it and they say thank you and then they leave. No one is staying there, causing any drama, causing any mess, or trying to give him a hard time. And from there, you could tell that he was definitely going to stay in Tokyo for a little bit. Not only that, he has lived there before. So he's right at home and he's there with the person that, is his other half that is important to him. That's his wife, Bianca Censori. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know your thoughts and see you all later. Bye, guys.